All right, welcome to part 28 of the Resident Evil 4 remake playthrough. So notice something a little wrong here.
What the fuck? What? Why? How? And why again?
This is the average Sonic game.
What?
So
Let's try that again.
But that's the games when they first launch.
yeah, this has only happened to me a couple of times, but for whatever reason, whenever I boot up the game, it just refuses to load any dirt textures.
Huh.
So yeah, and that applies throughout the whole game. And so to reset it, like it doesn't work if you reload your save file. So I actually do have to close out the game.
Completely close the game and reopen it.
I do, yeah. Only very rarely have I ever encountered that, but it's happened more than once. So
Damn.
What were you playing this game on?
Xbox Series X. Yeah, so I don't know if it's
Fix your
just
shit, Microsoft.
yeah, I don't know what to blame here in this case. I don't know. I actually haven't looked it up. Maybe I should have to see if did anyone else encounter no dirt textures anywhere?
I haven't played this game in a long time, so I wouldn't know. Wow, nice shot. Now you hit him.
There we go.
Parry this, you filthy casual.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's with every single weapon, the hitting the parry time is different every time. With every single weapon, I should say. So the ones with the stun batons, you can't actually follow up with the melee attack because you're electrocuted. You manage to block the attack, kind of, but you're still electrocuted. So can't follow up with that one, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, which is why I try to back up as far as I can whenever I see those guys, just so I won't have to deal with getting stunned. Why are you being choppy now all of a sudden? I don't know.
Where did my frames go?
Oh, you can reach it. Come on. Damn. Wow. Out of reach.
I'm trying to look up stuff about the ground textures being missing, and people are saying that this has been happening since they installed the Separate Ways DLC.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Wait. No, that can't be right.
Did you have separate ways installed when you were recording this?
No, I recorded this before the Separate Ways DLC came out because there's a whole big deal about it because I had finished recording, editing, and splitting the videos up 10 days before the Separate Ways DLC got announced. So
weird.
And that was a big thing because it was yay! I finally got to record because my thing was I wasn't expecting the Separate Ways DLC to come out so soon after the game, the base game came out, because I thought they're just gonna follow the same route how they released the Shadows of Rose DLC for Resident Evil Village, because that came out a year after the base game came out. So I just thought they were going to do the same thing because Village released in 21 and then Shadows of Rose came out in 22. And so with the RE4 remake coming out in 23, I would have thought, oh, they're probably going to do the same thing again and just come out with Separate Ways in 2024. Nope. I think I can't be too certain about this. I think the time frame was exactly the same amount of time as the release of the OG RE4, the time between the GameCube release and the PS2 release. Let me double check that now. When did RE4 come out on PS2? October 25 of 05. So that was, yeah, roughly 10 months because GameCube RE4 came out in January of 05. So March. Well, it's a little bit less of a time frame because RE4 Remake came out in March of 23, and then the Separate Ways campaign came out in September of 23. So 6-month difference. So yeah, I recorded this. Oh God, almost an exact year ago. I have played the remake a couple of times after this part, so a couple of areas I did get better at.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You're even playing the game right now. No,
I mean, hey, who's in there splicing? That's some weird looking GDQ footage there. Nah, like you gotta understand with when I've played the original RE4 countless amount of times, so I've basically mastered every single mechanic of that game. So when it comes to the remake, it's only been out for like a year and a half at this point, and I recorded this about roughly 6 months after the fact. So I'm still learning all the tips and tricks of this game. So I have
all the changes that are unique to the remake.
Right, and yeah, exactly. So I haven't exactly mastered this game fully just yet, because as we've seen in this playthrough, there are just a couple of times where I struggle in certain sections.
Yeah,
because I'm not used to everything just yet.
I want an option that brings back tank controls.
I'm sure someone has already modded that in.
I would not be surprised if that was a mod.
Same here. Oh, those guys.
Yeah. We were introduced to the Regenerators last session, but this time we get to see their ugly counterparts. The Iron Maidens.
The sleep paralysis demon.
So it's actually funny because the two different types of regenerators, the base one and then this one, the Iron Maiden, they were two separate enemies in the original game. Sometimes they can be separate enemies in this game, but at this point, it's like once you kill a regenerator, it'll turn into an Iron Maiden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they explode their needles once they die, so I've never gotten the parry right for that.
If they go down, they're taking you with them.
Right.
We go at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
That was a
one Kirby attack that he has with that spikes or needles or whatever. Where, like if you like shake the controller, then you just explode them outwards.
That's got to be Return to Dreamland then, because you said shake the controller.
I mean, that's the one that came to mind. I don't know how or if you can do that in other Kirby games, but
I don't like a lot of the Kirby games and their copy abilities. It was only after a certain point, I think, where the copy abilities started getting like more than one use out of it. I think it was one of the DS games. Oh man, I can't remember now. Squeak Squad? I think it had to be Squeak Squad. Cause
yeah, because I think in that one you can like combine abilities together and get like combinations of one. Like you could take like fire and sword and get a fire sword. I think.
You're thinking of Kirby 64.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's that, but I thought there was a Kirby DS game that did something like that too.
I don't know. Because there were 3 Kirby DS games. One of them was Squeak Squad. The other one was like, the not Rainbow Curse one, and the fucking Mass Attack. Yeah, the one where there's like 6 different Kirbys that you control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying it has to be Squeak Squad. What I'm thinking of is like you have the one copy ability, and like you can input a direction, and it'll do a different
it is a
ability.
different
Yeah.
kind of attack depending on what you input.
Yeah.
You gotta imagine a Kirby game with like Street Fighter inputs.
All right, time to use needle with the quarter circle forward motion.
Yeah, half circle backwards fire.
Oh, they are fast.
Oh yeah, no, they run in the remake, which is really scary.
I don't like that. Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah, in the original, they just like walk towards you very menacingly, but they're always placed in like tight corridor sections.
You fell
Finally
down.
did something useful.
Actually being useful? What?
I know, it's crazy.
You fools! You've messed with the
Women don't do
natural.
that. No, just kidding.
You
I knew-
fools! You've messed with the natural order.
I knew this game was going to be a great remake the moment I saw Ashley climb down the ladder herself.
That's pretty fair.
Finally, a strong, independent woman.
I know, right? Like Resident Evil has never had women like that. Nah.
Yeah,
Jill
that
Valentine who? Jill Valentine who?
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? Good stuff.
Side quest time. So as you can see there, like the progress is said 1 out of 4 because I had already killed one of the rats there. So you can do all these side quests without having to pick up the flyer first.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like it's a so like maybe for a speed run purpose.
Yeah, you can like get the side quest done like first, and then just like grab the thing for it.
Right, because you do have to turn in the flyers to get your Spinel rewards at the merchant. But yeah, but you can do the request on the flyers without even having to pick them up first. So that's good for replayability.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's also just nice in general when games do stuff like that. Like if you have like an objective or whatever that you don't know about yet, that you can just like finish it first or whatever, or like if you kind of like you kind of get the idea of what you need to do, but you have to like go like pick up the request first before we'll actually start counting. Like that's kind of stupid.
Right, yeah, because it makes you go out of your way to pick up the activator before you can actually do the side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thankfully this game lets you do all the things before you even pick up the flyer, which is really nice. Yeah, I think the Resident Evil series has always just been very friendly towards replayability factors. Because there are a whole bunch of like unlockables and secrets that you can do for New Game Plus, that type of stuff. Like once you go through the game, you can like, and if you perform well enough, like under a certain time limit or a certain, well, in the classic games more specifically, if you like can do it under a certain, if you can do it like under 4 hours and only save like 5 times maybe, then you can get unlock stuff like infinite ammo guns and all that stuff.
Which is pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. It is. There's one gun in this game. Well, the original game, which I wish the remake still had as like a new game plus unlockable, but it was like the laser cannon thing, which was so fucking goated. It was
Wait, that's not in the remake?
unfortunately not. No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You still have the infinite rocket launcher and the Chicago typewriter. Yeah. But the laser cannon, no, which is sad to see. Not here. But yeah, that laser cannon, the original, fucking broken. You just one charge shot and everything on screen dies. It was so fun. Boss fight who?
Easy.
Just screen nuke.
Essentially, yeah.
You're saying earlier there was like stuff you get for like finishing the game fast. I had the thought of like the kinds of stuff that like happens when you finish like a Metroid game really fast. That it's like if you finish Resident Evil really fast, Leon takes off his shirt.
No, those are mods. Yeah. But on that note, actually, there's like a boatload of costumes that Leon and Ashley can wear for New Game Pluses in this game. Because in this game there are like a lot of like certain challenges. They're not exactly like Xbox achievements, but there's like it has its own subset of challenges, and with like and they're categorized as certain things as well, and you can unlock points with that. Then there's like a skill point, not a skill point shop. I don't know, challenge point shop. I think that's what it's called. And you can buy like so many like models, artwork, costumes, etc. Like there's so many things that you can buy from it, and like make Leon and Ashley just wear like silly and stupid things. Actually, also as a callback to the original game, there's a costume where Ashley can wear a knight's armor, and she's impervious to enemy like kidnapping.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. So you just have a lot of fun with all the things that you can lock, and just keep playing the game over and over again.
Yeah.
Which that's how they get you. That's how they get you hooked onto Resident Evil.
Sonic Team needs to take some notes.
No, we're gonna release a shadow skin as separate DLC. Yeah. Classic Sonic kill.
We're gonna make Supersonic DLC, and you have to pay money for it.
Sonic Forces. I mean,